who we are. And when it comes to classic fragrances that have really stood the test of time, there are very few that when all you have to do is speak the name and everyone says, oh, I know that one, or I know someone who wore that fragrance, and it brings to mind those wonderful memories. Let me introduce you to Sarah, and I don't want to mispronounce it.
Terrace. You got it. There you go.
Hi, Sarah. It's great to have you here.
Thank you.
Sarah is a luxury expert, and she is our expert for the Guerlain Shalimar Eau de Parfum and Body Spritz duo that we are featuring for you here on QVC. And this is already popular. So what I will tell you is we're going to share the Shalimar story, but I do just want you to know when we offer you beautiful collections here at QVC, we always love to be able to bring you things that you wouldn't be able to find elsewhere at values that would probably be unlikely to find elsewhere too. So you're getting the Eau de Parfum in the 1.6 ounce size, beautiful bottle. We're going to talk more about that. On its own at retail, this alone is $107. We are including the Shalimar Body Spritz, and that you wouldn't be able to find elsewhere. We've included it, and the two together, the price is $102, and we put it on 6 easy payments, and the shipping and handling is free. So 302-288, that's the item number. Welcome once again.
Thank
it's great to have you here.
Great to be
so
here.
I promised at the start of the show we would share the Shalimar story. So
yes.
will you tell it?
Absolutely. Shalimar is a story of desire. So centuries ago, an emperor falls madly in love with his beloved princess, and he builds these exotic gardens for her, and he names them Shalimar, which means Temple of Love in the ancient language of Sanskrit. And also as a testament to her beauty and their love, he builds the Taj Mahal for her. And the Taj Mahal is one of the 7 wonders of the world, and frankly, I think Shalimar is the 8th wonder of the world. And the bottle itself, it's like having a piece of jewelry on your vanity. The top, the cap is like the night sky and the cascading fountains under which they would rendezvous. And this part, the bottle, is her shoulders and the drape of her dress. So it's all about love stories and exotic places, and Guerlain is inspired by women.
That's incredible. It's interesting because I was saying that many people probably would say, I know someone who wore Shalimar. I know someone who wears Shalimar. So talk to me about the fragrance itself, the notes, and what this is like to wear this incredible classic scent.
So Shalimar, it's a very daring scent. You know, you only wear Shalimar when you want to feel powerful and sexy. And it opens with a spritz of bergamot, which is fresh and lively. And then it moves on to jasmine. And jasmine's like the playful princess, and followed by rose. And rose is the queen of the garden. And it follows with the note vanilla. And vanilla is very warm and caressing, and it's actually an aphrodisiac.
It's interesting because there's a sultry and yet a sweet appeal to Shalimar, and I love that you share sort of the history, because 1921 was when this was created, first introduced in 1925.
1925, yes.
Yeah, and so when you think about that flapper era.
Exactly. Paris.
Yes.
Paris in the 20s. I mean, when Shalimar came out, it was scandalous. It was, you know what they say? They say good girls, they don't smoke, don't dance the tango, and don't wear Shalimar.
Which means you want to do all of those things. Well, at least you want to wear the Shalimar.
Because, yeah, exactly. You know, and even Guerlain himself was very daring, not only the women, but Guerlain, it was the first Oriental perfume ever created. And what that means is Guerlain, he reaches into the Orient. And at that time, that was a very unknown and uncharted territory. And he brings back these spices and these flowers, and he creates the magical elixir Shalimar.
Oh, it really is. And I'll tell you, I had an aunt who, again, when you think about how fragrance evokes such powerful memories, and wouldn't you want to be the woman creating those powerful memories for yourself and for others? That's the beauty of having Shalimar. And nearly 100 years later, this fragrance is as popular as ever. Now, talk to me about the body spritz.
Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. This is gorgeous.
And that's something that we're doing that you wouldn't find elsewhere.
Yes.
What is a body spritz and what is the Shalimar body spritz all about?
So this has a little taste of Shalimar, a little bit of the scent, but what's so spectacular about it, it's got a gold mist coming out of it.
Oh.
So it is Cinderella fairy dust. It's just magic in a bottle. Magic in a bottle. You can spritz it. I spritz it in my hair. I spritz it on my shoulders. And you know, if you're going out at night for a party, Valentine's Day coming up, it just adds that extra bit of elegance and that extra bit of shimmer, and it's beautiful. And it smells like Shalimar.
I love it. And again, the bottles, as you see, you're getting the duo, as you see them here. And just on its own, the Shalimar Eau de Parfum would be $107. We are including the body spritz, and the two together, $102. And if you use your credit card, 6 easy payments, works out to $17, and it is out the door and on its way to you. And the shipping and handling is free. So a 302-288, that is the item number. It smells divine here.
It smells divine. And you know, it's exactly what you said. It's an iconic fragrance.
Yes.
When you say, I'm wearing Shalimar, that says it all.
Yes.
And you know, women will follow you down the street to ask you what you're wearing, and the men will just follow you down the street. It is that fragrance.
It's true. It's true. And so it's, you know, when you think about classic fragrances and those fragrances that really have stood the test of time, and this wonderful story, I love as a Valentine's Day gift, this duo, how wonderful. But if you're looking for the fragrance that really represents, again, it's sensual and at the same time sweet, and the notes that you have, the vanilla, the tonka bean, the iris, it gives it that sweet, sultry appeal that it has endured the test of time, and that people still love this fragrance since it was first created in 1921.
Guerlain, we're actually celebrating our 190th anniversary.
Really?
And that says a lot. You know, in the world today where everything's throwaway or fast food, fast fashion, to have something that is a piece of history and all the heritage, it's lasted for a reason.
Yeah. Here's what's going on. And again, you didn't hear me say auto delivery. We have it available. You're getting the Eau de Parfum and you're getting the body spritz. Just the Eau de Parfum alone would be $107 if you were shopping elsewhere at retail. It's beautiful on your dressing table, on your nightstand, on your vanity, wherever you keep your perfume. And I think it's another of our choices of beautiful fragrance that allows you to kind of create the personality that you want to share with the world. And I think it's everything. I love that, you know, when you describe sort of the bad girls of the flapper era, and everybody wants to be a little sassy and a little mysterious and a little
forbidden, a little scandalous.
Yes,
it's that.
I know. It's just the right kind of scandal, which is great. Exactly. So if you are watching today, and I said this earlier because a lot of people will say, well, you know, how do I know? How do I, shopping for fragrance from television, you have a 30-day unconditional return policy here at QVC. And so as you hear Sarah kind of explaining the history of this fragrance, the beauty of this fragrance, if you're intrigued, and I can't imagine how you wouldn't be, get it home and try it and see for yourself, and then see how people respond to you when you wear it.
Yes, and you know what's interesting? Our fragrances are made what's called vertically. So they like move with you, they dance on your skin all day, and they play like musical notes. So they're going to go well on different skin types. I can wear it, you can wear it, and you, as we say at Guerlain, you perfume the perfume. So what that means is your skin is the missing note. So if you hear, oh, my grandma wore it, my mom wore it, and now I wear it, you can pass it down to generations because it works on everybody.
Yeah, because it's interesting that you say that. When I talk about the aunt that I remember, and she was like sort of the favorite aunt, and I think part of it is like you just loved the aroma of her.
Yes.
It was just, and everything about the aroma of her was very much in keeping with her personality. She was the fun one. She was the one that, you know, would let the kids do whatever they wanted. But when you think about that, and you think about how it does become who you are, and so how exciting to be able to have Shalimar in your collection, whether it was something that you recall because someone you knew or loved wore it, or you're excited to try it today, because it is just as relevant and just as popular in 2018 as it was in the flapper era.
Yes, a piece of French history.
Here's what we'll do. We're going to give you an opportunity to make sure you place your order. It's a 302-288. 102 is our price. Just the Eau de Parfum alone, if you bought it elsewhere at retail, would cost you $107. And you're also getting that bottle of that wonderful body spritz that gives you just the aroma and then that little bit of glistening to the skin when you wear it. Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you
Wonderful to have
so
you here.
much.
It was
Thank
fun.
you. Absolutely.
All right. Well, listen, that's all the time that we have for Fine Fragrance, but you can continue to place your order for any of the